All right, part 2. We were just talking about the high school guys. Kevin Garnett did it. Kobe did it. LeBron did it. And then the guy after LeBron, the high school guy, he got drafted and he became a nobody. And they got rid of it for a while. Look, I think you should be able to go from high school, but if you commit to a college, I think they should have to go 2 years. This one and done stuff hurts college basketball, man. You don't get to grow as a team. You're never going to see Christian Laettner and Bobby Hurley type 4 Final Four appearances, or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Bill Walton, these UCLA greats that went to all these Final Fours. You get to know those college teams. The last team that did real good was whenever the Gators, which I'm not a Florida Gator fan, but I respect the Joakim Noah team. Oh, God, who was the other guy with him? Wasn't Haslam.
Don't ask me.
Golly, he still plays for Boston. Oh, well, anyways, the Gators ran it back-to-back. Now... And they all could have went. They all came back. I commended them for that, and they won it. But we're on to
football.
The NFL, Week 8. Now, one thing we said we're going to do at Week 8, we picked our Super Bowl teams. I picked the San Francisco 49ers versus the Kansas City Chiefs in a rematch game where the Chiefs are going for 3. Look, I'm still rolling with the Chiefs. They're undefeated. They win ugly, but they win. That's the marking of a good team. I'm pretty sure they're going to get some big wins eventually because they have Pat Mahomes, and the guy's uber talented. But my NFC team, the 49ers, Christian McCaffrey, who the offense runs through, he hasn't been playing. So what are they? They got 3 wins. 4 losses. They're in last in their division. The Seahawks are only up 1 game, so that could change quickly. The whole rest of the division's 3 and 4, Cardinals and Rams. But, I saw a lot from Detroit beating the Vikings on Thursday. Or no, the Vikings lost to the Rams, my bad. The Lions beat them on Sunday. They took their first 2 losses back-to-back. Boom, boom. Anyways, I like the Detroit Lions. Campbell is not the greatest with the clock. They're such a complete team. They lost Aiden Hutchinson. That's a big L. So that scares me a little because he's a superstar. But I think because I get to change it before the playoffs. So Lions, Chiefs. Then I like the 49ers and Eagles out the NFC. They'll be playoff teams. And out the AFC, I like the Ravens and the Bills. But Chiefs, Lions. Who do you had Tennessee versus Atlanta?
Yeah, Atlanta's doing all right. Tennessee 1-5. They're garbage.
You don't think they can just win the rest of their games, make the playoffs, and sweep the playoffs?
Get the hell out of here, man.
You don't think?
I already load the Titans.
Hopkins left. Now Ridley can get all the targets he wants.
So I'm gonna switch up too, but I'm gonna go KC. My pick, and
on the bandwagon.
I don't have a choice.
Hey, smart pick.
And some of these missed ref calls on the offense, it's shaping up to be an undefeated season for Kansas City.
They're not going to go undefeated.
It's shaping up. So I'm on Kansas City as that pick, and I get to change for the playoffs, so I'm going to roll over see what the Falcons do
Still rolling with the Falcons. Falcons and Chiefs, that's a game I wouldn't mind seeing on the bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now we're going to play Pick'em. And the first game is an important game for us because we are Jaguars fans. Duval till we die. Duval till I die. It was always the Jags and all that jazz. Packers are coming to town.
Fudge. Who does Marcus pick?
We didn't get his picks.
So he gets a goose egg. Okay.
I can get them labeled in later, but for recording, it's me and you, bro.
Me and you. Okay.
Just the 2 of us.
Just you and I.
Until I die.
97 Bunny Clyde.
Me and my daughter.
Let's see. Oh shit. Go back.
He's going with the pack. Me, I'm gonna be biased. I think the Jags are trying to do a turnaround. 1-1, lost 1-1-1. Maybe we're gonna have to stop the run, Josh Jacobs. If we can keep him under, because let's face it, the Jaguars defensive backs are garbage. I don't know if Cisco had a bad injury or something, but he seems a lot slower lately. He's getting burnt. He's getting burnt by white guys out there. I mean,
ooh.
Tyson Campbell came back. Did he come back a little early? I don't know. Maybe he's feeling better this week. But I'm hoping Trevor, his newfound target, Brian Thomas Jr., hopefully they do some bombs every game. And I'm going to pick the Jags in a close one. I think it's going to be about 31-28 type game, last minute field goal. But yeah, I'm going with the Jags.
Okay.
So, game 2.
I'm gonna put out there. I don't see it being more than a 27-point game.
Total?
Yeah.
Well, we got the 3-4 Cardinals. They're going to face the 2-win Dolphins. Tua's comeback. Radio live and in living color out there for Miami.
So in the interview, a reporter asked him if he's going to be wearing the safety helmet. He said no. I'm like, all right, so he's not.
They look goofy, and do they even help? Show me the science.
Well, less players get knocked out in practice.
Look, football's a gladiator sport. That's why they get paid those big bucks. If you're going to be an NFL player, just know CTE is in your future. There's no way to avoid it. So with the years you have, enjoy all that money. Have a blast. You can't take it with you. Set your kids up and all that. I mean, you're a quarterback too. I think it's his contract year. Or did he? No, he just signed a contract.
He just signed a contract.
Okay.
Because we were joking at the end of the year. He just signed a contract and then he got hurt. But CTE, I think that actually happens high school, middle school, high school, and college.
They've proven guys that just played Pop Warner get CTE. Mm-hmm. I think I'm one of them. I led with my helmet. I was the original water boy, Bobby Boucher. Everyone used to say, "Oh, what player do you think you play like?" And I could never say it. Then water boy came out. I said, "Him." That's who I played like.
Yeah, but
people always thought I was joking, but I was for real.
Yeah, but I fucked the bus up. Okay, I fucked the school bus up. Fuck that motherfucker.
You tackled a bus?
He tackled me, but you know he got CTE because I'm still around and he's a Q. But anyways, another time.
Anyways, who do you got? The Cardinals. They've been scoring a lot of points till last week. They won a close one.
Cards or Fins? Give me the Cards.
I'm also going with the Cardinals. I think Tua's going to be a little rusty in the comeback. I think Tyreek Hill might have 1 or 2 big plays, but which he hasn't been getting this season. He's going to be very happy to have Tua back. But I think, Marvin Harrison Jr. and Murray, they I think that's a good little combo. I think the Cardinals are going to win. So I'm going with Cards. You're going with Cards.
Unfortunately, I think Tua's just one good hit away from juggling with peanuts.
I think it'll be 2.
2 hits?
2 more concussions. He'll come back from 1 more, and then they'll be like, bro, you got to stop. Because when you get them close, they get easier to get. All right, now we have the Jets. They got Devontae Adams. I don't think he made a difference in that first game. He's got a week to learn some more plays. They're playing the Patriots, who looked a lot better with Drake May. In fantasy, I went and picked up Hunter Henry because it looks like that's his favorite target there. Look, I think the Patriots are going to play, but I'm just thinking the Jets defense going after the rookie, and then you got Sauce Gardner out there. I'm going with the Jets, man. Who do you got?
I'll go with the Pats.
All right.
So am I the contrarian here, or you're the contrarian?
You're always the contrarian. But, hey, man, we're pretty matched up even on these picks this year. I think you might have 2 total more wins than me, maybe.
We got one way to go. Keep in mind, too, I chose the Titans to go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Okay, now we have one of my favorites, the Baltimore Ravens. They're going to face the 1-win Browns in the dog pound. no Deshaun Watson. I don't know if they're going to start Jameis or the other guy. Jameis didn't even put a uniform on last week. He looked pretty fired up and mad at the fans. The whole team attacked their whole fans. If they don't understand why they were booing Deshaun, then they must think Deshaun's innocent and all 82 of the masseuses were lying.
As we've learned with current politician running for office, as we've learned with Pete Diddler, as we've learned with any other people that's been to court accused of anything, they're innocent.
Remind me P. Diddy and Popcorn when that comes up.
Yeah, that's on my notes. That's on one of my topics. So, but yeah, anyways, guilty and innocent until proven guilty. So, I mean, then
he was proven guilty.
Who you talking about?
Deshaun.
Oh, okay. Well, so is Kraft.
Hey, yes, he was. Ain't nothing wrong with getting a little rub and tug, especially after his wife passed. Anyways, I'm going with the Ravens, man. I don't think the Browns, man. Lamar is on fire. Like I said, he's
off topic, real quick. Speaking of rub and tugs.
No, so, I'm not gonna give you one.
What do you think you're doing now? Your hands are below my desk.
Bullshit.
Okay, motherfucker. So I was listening to a podcast and the topic of Jerry Springer came up. So did you know he was in politics before he was
yes.
I forgot about that.
He was a weatherman, I think.
Do you know why he got out of politics?
Scandal.
Do you remember the scandal?
I don't think he fucked a girl that he worked with.
No, he hired a escort, right?
Yeah.
But he paid her with a check, and he canceled the check.
Jerry. That's a cold move.
That was a stupid move, dude. You got the signature. What the hell? Anyways, side note.
Yeah, between the Ravens and the Browns, brother.
Give me the Ravens.
Smart pick.
By 12.
If the Browns won, that would definitely be an upset. All right, now we got another team I like.
Yeah, a couple people get, like a couple of 6 people, starters on the Ravens get hurt, then it's possible.
We've got the 4-2 Eagles going to Cincy to play the 3-4 Bengals. Joe Burrow's been a little banged up this year. Mm-hmm. I like the Eagles a lot. A.J. Brown's healthy. I'm going with them Philly boys. Who do you got?
I'll take the Screaming Chickens. Eagles.
Oh, 'cause I was like, I don't know what a Screaming Chicken is, bro.
Yeah, look at the mascot. That's a bird.
That does not look like a chicken. Anyway, we're going on for them Indianapolis Colts. They're 4-3. They're going up against the they're not playing the Texans. They're playing the 5-2 Texans.
Ew, man. Shizzle. Give me the Colts on this one.
Okay, well, I'm not going with the Colts. I'm going with the Texans. C.J. Stroud, Stephon Diggs, Nico, Tank. They've got lots of weapons. I'm going with the Texans.
Staying off stats has actually done well for me, so I'm just going by gut feelings. I have no idea who's going to win or not.
Okay, well, now we have the 1-win Titans going up against the 1-loss Lions.
Give me Detroit on that one.
Yes, we are.
I'm staying with the Cats.
We're aligned right there. Like I said, losing Aiden Hutchinson sucks, but they proved the past 2 games they could win without him. So
that's a win. Any key highlights about Detroit that we know about?
Highlights? Just that their coach cost them the 1 game they lost because he's bad with clock management. So their 1 loss was a close one. But yeah, we both going with Detroit. Eminem's team.
Yeah, speaking of him, he's made his choice politically, which is we're not going to politics. I'm just saying. He just I'm not discussing my picks. I'm not discussing my support. I'm just saying he his voice.
Real quick, let's talk. They're talking about canceling him for there's all his fans. Bro, he's been going at Trump since the Hillary days, bro. Like, how did you not know which way he was going to lean? Come on. He bro, they had him come, the feds came to his house because he rapped about Mike Pence. Like, bro.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Did not know that. At the same time, like, guys, they've been trying to cancel him since, since I was in high school. He's still around.
No, they're saying a lot of the high school guys You know, a lot of Trump guys like Eminem, and now he is losing some fans. I think that his word now. I don't like his new style where he plays like Word Olympics, but them first 3 albums, not a bad track on them. I mean, they got some goofy skits and stuff. Maybe Kenneth from Connecticut that's not a banger, but
97 Bonnie and Clyde, still one of my favorites.
just to
Which is the prequel to Kim.
yeah, and Stan is such a beautiful, like the songwriting. You gotta respect that, man. And it became a word. He made a word, stands for them crazy fans. But anyways, back on football, we've got your Super Bowl favored Falcons going up against the Buccaneers. Both of them are 4-3 at the top of the South.
Bucks are going throwback this week. Looks like they're going Tennessee Orange.
I love their creamsicle orange colors. I don't know why they got the red. That orange and white used to go hard. I remember Warren Sapp and that. They had Eric Rett.
Well, you got to remember too. Back when this creamsicle was also a very big Florida team.
Well,
Florida State or the University of Florida is very big Florida State. And
they
Florida
felt
was
like they were losing.
college.
They were the Bucks used to be like what the Browns are now. Like
Yeah.
the Bucks were awful for a long time. They were like the Jags. They had some early success in their first few years. They won the NFC Championship. And then they sucked for about 25 years. They changed their uniforms.
Is
They
when
went
they
playoffs.
Mike Allstott
Yes.
beast of a
Warren Dunn,
fullback. Warren Dunn.
Trent Dilfer, till he left and won a ring for the Ravens. But they got Brad Johnson and got them one the next year.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm gonna take. Give me the Bucks.
Okay, Godwin went down. I think that just means more targets for Evans. And even though I got Bijan in fantasy, I always want him to do good. But I think the Bucks, I think they're strong up the middle on the line. I'm going with the Bucks myself. Dang, so you picked against your Super Bowl favored team.
Don't mean anything. They could still surprise me.
All right. Well, now we have the Saints going to the Chargers. The Saints started off hot. They've been the Aints lately. I mean, they had a big drop off.
How does the Chargers only had 6 games? They've had 2 bye weeks.
No, 1 bye week. But the Chargers are. What are they?
Oh, the Saints haven't had their bye. I thought for some reason
that's what it is.
I saw 2-6 for some reason. I don't know why. That was weird.
Why can't I find the Chargers on my? I'm saying on mine. Where the fuck are they?
Ooh.
That's weird. They would be over here, right? Do they got 5 teams in that division?
I don't think so. But they have 5.
Oh, they're an AFC team. That's why I'm such an idiot. I'm looking at the wrong. They're 3-3. Look, I like the Chargers a lot. And they took a hard L last week, hard fought battle against the Cardinals. I think it was 15-17. I like Jim Harbaugh as coach. I think they drafted smart with all. You know, Malik Neighbors would have been nasty, but with Herbert. But they took Joe Alt. You know, he likes a good line there. And I think that the Saints they started hot, went 2-0, and then just have.
Are you pushing me?
I don't know what's going on there. Anyways, I'm going with this formerly San Diego Chargers.
Give me the Bolts.
All right, we're in a line there. Okay, now we've got a hot Buffalo Bills team. They're 5-2. And they're playing the Seahawks, who they're 4-3.
And Seattle.
Yes, the 12th man will be in line, but I think that Josh Allen can overcome that. He's my fantasy quarterback. The 1 week I benched him, he had like 4 touchdowns.
Yeah,
Joe Burrow's my backup, though. But he had more points than Burrow that week.
Give me the Bills on that one, too.
I'm also going with the team that lost 4 Super Bowls in a row.
That also had the kicker that was The kicker,
They should've
the
won the
backstory
first
of
one.
Ace Ventura is based off that kicker. The
Yeah.
Bills.
They should have won the first one. They got blown out in all the other three.
The
Anyway,
joke.
Bears, they're in last place with 2 losses. They're 4-2. And they're going up against the Commanders, who I believe are 5-2.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think the Bears are going to 4-3.
Hold on. I
Sorry.
need you to goggle for me.
Gaggle.
Jaden Daniels, his status.
Will put me down for Commanders.
Even if Jaden Daniels ain't starting, you're going with him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the backup did all right. Who is their backup?
Somebody's my internet's running slow.
Jaden Daniels' injury is still up in the air. That's 31 minutes ago.
No,
Google the backup. This matters. You know, Jaden Daniels, he's a rookie, but he's not playing like a rookie. He's probably going to win Rookie of the Year if he can stay healthy. You know, I like Brian Thomas Jr. is actually the leading receiver, but Neighbors has been hurt.
It's because of your phone.
That was a strong wide receiver class. Dunze has been banged up too, but they all look good.
Marcus Mariota.
Yes, that's right. Marcus Mariota, the former Oregon Duck, BFSU for a national championship. I'm going with them.
I'll say the Commanders.
I mean, the Bears are good. I think this is going to be a close one. Caleb Williams, if he gets Rookie of the Year, it will be based on that Jaguar game where he had like 5 touchdowns. Okay, we're both going with Commanders, though. All right, now we're talking about my Super Bowl favorite team, and now also yours. Our Super Bowl favorite team, the undefeated Chiefs. They're going up against the team that I thought was going to be better than what the record says, the Raiders. Now they don't have Devontae Adams. That's a huge loss for them. Devontae Adams running who can stop him on a slot, that big body? I don't even know what they got for him in the trade. But Chiefs, they're going to stay undefeated this week if you ask me. I think Mahomes might go for 4 touchdowns.
That's both of us.
I mean, if the Raiders won that game, it would be an upset. This one, the Panthers, what do they have? Do they have 1 or 2 wins?
1. They're 1-6.
Yes, they are.
So usually, real quick, you ever notice it's either the Panthers are good and the Jaguars suck, or vice versa? Both teams this year are playing like shit.
I always thought when they're hot, we're hot, and when we're cold, they're cold.
No.
All right, well, they're playing the Broncos. Bo Nix, Sean Payton is the exact right coach for him. He had Drew Brees, who Bo Nix is compared to, because they don't have the strongest arms, but they have the accuracy. I'm going the Broncos, man. They're impressing me. They're doing better than I thought they would this year. Started off slow, but they've been hot as of late.
Give me the horses.
Alrighty then. I think Elway looks like their logo. The horse logo. All right. Dallas Cowboys, 3-3, right?
3-3 versus the Niners.
Facing my ex-Super Bowl favorite, might be again. Does anybody know if Christian McCaffrey's playing this year? Because, golly, it's week 8 now.
Did we already talk about the Rams by chance?
No, they played on the Thursday game.
Okay,
the
well,
Vikings.
I'll bring that up in a minute. So
I would have lost that one.
I would have lost that one too. This one, give me the Cowboys.
Okay, we got 1 Cowboy and 1 49ers. I'm going San Fran. They need this win.
This is on Telemundo.
They're in last place in their division. I could have never called that.
Neither. I couldn't call other team being this bad.
Now on Monday Night Football, you got Danny Dimes, Malik Neighbors going up against, in his second start, Russell Wilson, Pickens, Joey Porter Jr., is it J.J. Watt?
Yeah.
Or T.J. Watt?
TJ.
T.J. Watt.
It's a Watt.
Yeah. He's a stud. He's a dog, as Pat McAfee would say. And I'm going the Steelers winning at home under the big lights.
I made a mistake of going against Steelers last week. I'm choosing Steelers this week.
Hey, I picked them last week. I wasn't sure how Russell would do, but I trusted the rest of the team. But Russell looked. Tomlin is the best coach in the NFL for a reason.
Very true. So, all right. Actually, we got to do our spread.
Yeah, that one, I think I'm going to go with my regular number, 50.
Because, okay, there we go. You're right on the 50. Put me down for 35.
Did you know that the Chiefs tried to trade for Cooper Kupp before they got Hopkins?
Oh, you mother. Yeah. Okay, I did not know that. But I heard Cooper Kupp's is looking to trade it.
Yes, that's when it came out. If they would have got Cooper Kupp, Mahomes and Kupp together, have you seen Cooper Kupp's hands? They're bigger than his D linemen's.
No, so you're saying he's got catcher's mitts?
Yes.
Okay, I have not.
Hopkins had 1,000 yards just last year. He's been playing with an awful quarterback, and he got that last year. I think he's going to be a welcome addition to the already undefeated Chiefs.
Think so?
Yeah, their receivers keep getting hurt there, man.
Okay.
They've got Juju back also. I don't know if Worthy's healthy. Man, it's all about KC, man. It's his time to shine. Will he catch Brady? That's going to be hard. That's got to be a lot of longevity.
How many rings does Brady have? 6?
7.
7?
Went to 10 bowls. Lost to the Giants twice and the Eagles once. Foles, which Jaguars should have been playing that Patriots team, and it would have been a better matchup.
They wouldn't be able to play the Patriots.
Oh, no. We should have been playing that Eagles team on it.
So anything else on football?
That's how it goes.
Any key trades or any key things that we should know about?
That was the trade, Hopkins.
Any updates on the stadium here in Jacksonville? Any modifications that they're talking about?
Next 2 years, there's not going to be no home games for me. If they play in Daytona at the Speedway, I'm going to try to go to that one.
I thought they're playing in Orlando.
I believe that they said they might play in a couple of places. Orlando, Ben Hill Griffith, the home of the Gators, and Daytona Speedway are the options.
I mean, nothing against Gainesville, but I don't see why playing in Gainesville would be a good idea. But
the drive is closer for the fans. They can get their most attendance out of Gator.
I think so.
Who wants to drive 2 hours to watch a Jaguars team that's probably going to miss the playoffs this year?
I'll give you that, but at the same time, well, then again, it's fine. Gainesville's only, 45-minute drive from here, so. Then Orlando's 2.
Yes.
Daytona's an hour. It's roughly an hour that's if you do the speed limit.
Yes, it's an hour even. I've been there many times.
Okay.
Stepfather from Port Orange.
So, I've been looking at a couple motorcycles actually. I was scheduled to actually do
Biker Boys.
I was scheduled to do my good movie. I was scheduled to do my certification and do my class this weekend, and they rescheduled on me.
My stepdad's a Harley rider. They're so expensive for a motorcycle that you drive every once in a while.
Yeah, I don't have I can afford one, but I'm not spending $40 grand on a motorcycle.
Come on, bro. If you're gonna drive a motorcycle, drive a Harley. You have a Honda out there or something?
No, I'm looking at a Kawasaki Vulcan.
Crotch rocket?
No, cruiser. But what else are we talking about pop culture wise? So
we're gonna go to Diddy
first. Diddy, okay. So yeah. So what's up with them getting rid of all the pizza boxes?
That's where I was going. Okay.
Dude,
I'm on my true
love
crime.
Pizza too. I grew up on pizza. I was a Ninja Turtle. I love.
Come on, bro. Pizza is not pizza. Those are them tapes.
I have no idea what he's talking about there for.
He started talking about make sure you recycle. Blah, blah. Come on now. He's talking about.
Well, recycling is very good for the environment, actually.
Yeah, but he's not talking about pizza boxes. It's it's code. If there's a trial, this will come out. It's a code.
So you think pizza boxes is innuendo towards Pizzagate?
Now that's a lot of people make that connection with the underage kids and stuff. Wasn't Pizzagate proven to be like fake? But
No.
I think a lot of what was reported about it was fake.
They swept under the rug because of the time period. And
anyways, I listened to phone calls from jail, and usually Jumpsuit Pablo is my guy to listen to because he makes them funny.
I thought
with Wade Wilson, he has all these wives and the little cults that overseas. A lot of German people, they really think this guy is innocent. Like, he has admitted to it on many phone calls. I mean, the evidence, everything, he got the chair for a reason. There's already been a trial. They're like, oh, he's wrongfully convicted. Come on now. There's real innocent people out there that are wrongly convicted. Don't waste your time on Wade Wilson just because you think he's hot.
Well, the ones that are usually wrongly convicted are the ones that can't afford a good attorney to get them.
Well, he was starting to make money, right?
Sure.
They Son of Sam law down.
Yeah, I remember you talking about the last episode. You
yes.
Can't profit off it. But back to the P. Diddy
designing merch, all of it.
Was it really?
Yes.
Okay. Speaking of which, we need a SUP logo. So if you're chiming in on any one of these videos here, hook us up.
Yeah, Keith Ferrantino, you're the artist I know. Hook me up.
And at the same time, if you can do something for us, maybe we'll do something for you. Don't know what it is, but maybe Josh will wax your car.
Do it for free. Josh Talks Pop, Jeremy Blanton, SUP Podcast.
There you go.
Sports, you pop.
Anyways, back to so the P. Diddy phone call is about make sure you get rid of the pizza boxes and make sure he gets rid of something else.
He just said recycle the pizza boxes, like all that stuff.
And he was talking about he's got something on everybody.
He said, don't listen to none of that shit. Blah, blah. He was talking to a kid, one of his kids, I believe.
He was talking to his second oldest.
Okay.
Anyways, so we talked about that. So what else? So the UFC antitrust case came. The UFC decided to settle court for $357 million, right?
UFC what?
UFC.
Yes.
After 10 years, settled out of court for $357 million.
With who? What's the case?
The 1,200 fighters that are pretty much saying they were UFC. Actually, sorry, thank you for correcting me on that. Where they were buying up all the property, so they were, because there's lack of competition, lack of other organizations fighters could go to, they were paying them dog shit to fight, and because of
that, with all this money Jake Paul makes off his stuff.
So a guy that made I think the lowest paid fighter was like $2,000.
Mm-hmm.
So you would get your shit rocked and still only make $2,000. Now it's
that guy knew what he was fighting for though.
But that was also the Zuffa era too. That was during the Zuffa. So, but they settled out of court for $357 million, and had they not settled, they went to court. The court date would have been on February 3rd next year, and they could have been and then Zuffa could have been liable for billions of dollars.
Is that the Fertitas brothers, or is that before the Fertitas?
Fertitta brothers.
Okay.
The ones that own the
They're
station
trying to
casino.
get NFL ownership, right?
What's up?
Are they part of Brady's little thing? I know they're trying to get into NFL ownership, the Fertitas.
Let's find out.
I doubt Brady's with them, but they were one of the ones putting in bids. I think Brady beat them.
Football. Well, I don't think Brady beat, because Brady owns 10%, right?
I don't know how much he owns. So he's in a group. That's how it is. Groups. He'll be the face, right?
Yeah. Well, probably.
Which I hear he's not. He can't commentate if he's doing that because he's not allowed to do certain stuff.
He can't commentate. He can't commentate on other owners.
Yeah. So
we can't give his opinion of Jerry Jones or Shad. Zuffa's Mark Sport Pro. As of right now, no, they're just casinos still. So, anyways, so there's that where they set off court. So this way they're only paying $357 million instead of billions of dollars. I'm like, that's kind of smart of them to do that, save money.
We can go with the last one.
I got you. I'm just marking it off. And who's Peter Parker right now? Tom Holland. Tom Holland has confirmed that there is Spider-Man 4
with all three of the Spider-Mans, right?
No, Zendaya and the same characters as the normal people. Because remember,
I swear I heard that they're all in it.
No, well, no. He said all the original casts are in it. He didn't say anything about the other spot. He didn't say anything about Toby and
I thought they
Andrew.
were like all three of them here. He was like, yeah. Guess I'm wrong.
I think he was talking about his girlfriend and his best friend that they end up
Okay.
losing the memory at the end of the last one. So, or last of whatever. Then also, that's going on.
That'll be a movie I want to see because Marvel had a lot of flops before Deadpool and Wolverine. And that movie I liked a lot. I give it an 8.1 out of 10. That's a high rating.
What about the death of Star Wars?
What are you talking about?
They've had so many flops.
I like them all.
Star Wars.
I know the last show, Acolyte, it got like political with the pronouns and all that. The ingredients were there. They just cooked it wrong, I think. They tried to make Anakin not as special and the Force diet and all that, but Skeleton Crew with Jude Law is coming out. Jude Law ain't gonna take a weak TV script. He does movies and only movies, so he must have been impressed. I like my boy Obi-Wan's show.
Oh yeah, that was good.
And he said he was so young in that one. He says he wants to do the character again at a different timeline. I'm all for that. Ahsoka's show I loved.
I need to go back and
I
watch
was a fan of Star Wars Rebels, and Ahsoka was great on Clone Wars. At first, I was like, why is Rosario like Ahsoka was full of energy and all that? But then you're like, oh, well, she found out her master was Darth Vader, and like she's been through a lot, so maybe the older Ahsoka would be like that. And then I remember when she came back on Rebels as the gray Ahsoka, she was not all energetic like her kid character on Clone Wars, so it made sense. Rosario looked just like her, killed it. Sabine was great. I think they made her like an Asian mix. I always thought she was Spanish, is how I took that character, but I like how they did Ezra. They did his race right, a little Indian looking. So I loved Ahsoka. So what flop are you talking? I know Boba Fett wasn't what people thought, but Boba Fett, I thought it just needed more seasons. I felt like that could have been like a Sopranos type show, like how the Penguin's doing. I thought Boba Fett could have been like Tony Soprano running the underworld. But every Mandalorian's been banger. I know Mandalorian's not a flop. They're making a movie of it.
Oh no, I'm talking about the 7, 8, 9 movies.
Oh, those movies made a lot of
money.
They
made a lot of money, yeah.
The critics got a little upset. They messed up by hiring different directors for each movie. I know they brought JJ back at the end. And then you also had there was like 4 directors on the Solo movie, which that deserved a sequel too.
Yeah, well, it comes
I want
79.
to see Darth Maul back on screen, and that made sense for that show for him to be on.
There's rumors and talks, but we'll see if it actually happens. Excuse me.
I believe he's going to come back in The Mandalorian.
Okay, it's possible. So then let's move on to the next topic. Have you heard about Black Ops 6?
I don't play video games.
So, with video games now, they pretty much used to be you would unlock achievements by playing games.
Yeah.
Now you want achievements or you want special brands, you have to actually purchase them. You purchase them now. There's no unlocking to buy them now. But
it's all about that money, man. Revenue streams.
They're talking about Black Ops 6. They're going to pretty much give like a crappy audio to go with it, and if you want better audio, you have to actually purchase an upgrade.
That's weak sauce, but whatever.
I think that is such bullcrap, but that's gaming community. But I just think it's like that's such bullcrap. But here's the thing: people will pay for it. So I wonder if it sounds like a walkie-talkie style, and then you just upgrade it. So I also read somewhere that John Trudeau was supposed to be the original Penguin.
Yes, he was. He was not the Penguin. No, you mean he was supposed to be Falcone.
Oh, Falcone. Okay.
Yeah, and he was in the movie, but he had scheduling conflict, and so they made the guy from the Kings movie. I think his name's Mark Strong. Look like the guy from the movie for that scenes. It would have been nice if John came back, but Mark Strong's a strong actor. It's not too bad of a casting. I just always think that they should have Italians playing Italian mob bosses, though. Like Maroni's the guy who plays the voice of Mr. Krabs and from Shawshank Redemption, white guy, like Clancy Brown, I think his name is.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I do not see mob boss. You could play crime family like nothing, but he's supposed to be Maroni. There's plenty of Italian actors out there. If you've ever seen The Offer, that guy who played Columbo, he's not Italian, but he looks Italian at least. Like, there's Italians out there.
Makeup and accents, anybody can play Italian.
Man, come on, man. There's plenty of Italian actors. Get an Italian actor to play Falcone Maroni. It's not even like those guys are superstar names.
True.
That show is all about two people. My man Colin Farrell and Kristen Milotti. Which is Sophia Falcone.
So I was supposed to watch on the first episode this morning.
Oh my God, you haven't watched The Penguin?
I was supposed to watch the first episode this morning. But I logged into HBO, and what do I see? I see a show called it's Florida Man.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Let me watch this. So I watched the first episode.
The guy who does BoJack, the lead. Who's the lead in that show?
That's supposed to. I don't know. Think of 1,000 Ways to Die, or 1,000 Ways to Die, and then you have a narrator, then you have a actors. Yeah, Ron Perlman telling the narrating the series, but then you have actors replaying what actually happened. That's what's going on in.
A bunch of Californians playing Floridians.
Yep. And the first episode is a guy was paying $4,000 to cut off his toes and then eat it and then watch you do it.
Okay, it's like this is where every episode is like a different Florida man.
I assume I didn't watch the second one. I fell asleep after the first one.
Watch Penguin. It's the top show of this year for sure.
I plan on it. Like I said, I was going to, but then I was like, it's Florida Man. What the hell is this? I'm like, oh, it's okay. Let's check.
You're
this
lucky
out.
You get to like binge watch a few episodes too. I'm like anxiously waiting every Monday morning to watch it. I don't watch it Sunday night because I work early Sunday morning. I'm tired by then, and I'm the only one that wants to watch it. So I wait till the next morning, and it's always good. There's not a bad episode yet.
Is it like where you work? Where you work? Is it like Amazon where you work on like 5-hour blocks, or do you work 8 hours? Or
it's usually between 4 to 6 hours.
Okay, and then
I'm about to be working 10 to 12 a day because peak season's coming up. I work 2 shifts, 2 4-hour blocks most of the year, and then we got a new hub manager. I work at UPS, and he cut it off, doubles, ruined my spending habits. Took me a while to adjust. I've got a credit card maxed out now.
So we need to start making some money on this. So hook us up. Give us some ratings.
Give me your money. Hurry up and buy.
All right. So what else we got to talk about?
You tell me, brother. I was going to talk about that, the Penguin. So we got that out. I'm watching some true crime on this lady named Lois in Minnesota. It's on HBO Max. I think it's called I'm Not a Monster or something like that.
Monster as in like the 70s TV show or the 50s
No,
TV
she's
show?
not a monster. She's not a bad
Monster,
person, she's
okay.
trying to say. So,
Okay.
and they owned a wax farm, which was for bait for all these fishers in Minnesota. And there was only like 2 of them when they bought it. And her husband didn't want her working no more. She ended up 187, and then she went to Florida where a friend of hers had all these houses. She thought maybe she could squat at one and the lady wouldn't notice because she's wanted by now. And then the lady spotted her though, and I don't think she ever went there, but she met a lady who looked just like her, and another 187, and she's spending all her money, and that's where I'm at.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to November 15th, where the second half of season 6 of Cobra Kai is coming out.
Cobra Kai, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
November what?
November 15th, which is only a couple weeks away.
A couple of weeks.
All right, so that's what's going on. Hopefully next week we'll have our.
What are the streaming releases for November? Maybe we can see what shows to look out for.
That's what, man.
I watched Yellow Jackets. There's another season, but I have to pay to watch that. So I'm hoping Netflix will release Yellow Jackets season 2 soon. That show is crazy because it shows you where they get to, and now you got to watch the journey of how they get to it. It's based off that movie where the soccer team wrecked in the cold, and they had to eat one of their teammates that died. And
That was real.
And the Lord of the Flies, yeah, that's real.
Well, I'm just gonna go top 11.
Escape from Dannemora's out on Netflix now. They're doing the HBO stuff to Netflix now. The movie Trap dropped. I haven't seen that, but I did see Escape from Dannemora. That's Benicio del Toro and the guy who ends up getting the Riddler role. It's based on a true story, and basically the guy sexes up a guard and gets his ways so they can break loose.
That's actually something excellent for us to cover in future episodes of what's coming out this week streaming wise. So
I just want the month because we're at the end of this.
well, I'm still gonna go top 11. So now I don't want to know shit. Okay, so according to Cyber Guy, give him credit, I'm reading his stuff. This week is on Amazon Prime's gonna be Transformers 1.
That's animated, right?
Yeah. Which is
I'm not gonna watch it.
I'll look bored. I'll check it out. I don't care.
I got tired with the real movies. Canary Black.
Is that Black Canary from DC?
I don't think so.
Well, it looks interesting. This blonde girl looks like
It reminds me of a great show, Orphan Black, where this lady played all these clones and they were all different, but it was the same lady. What a great act in it. She ended up getting the She-Hulk role.
Okay. So Canary Black is a new film on Prime. It was actually on the 24th, so 2 days ago. It tells the story of a top CIA operative who was blackmailed by terrorists into betraying her own country to save her kidnapped husband. Cut off from her team, she turns to her underworld contacts to help her locate the coveted intelligence that the kidnappers wanted.
With Kate Beckinsale.
Uh-oh. So it's a combination of Kate Beckinsale becomes... I just totally ruined it because it's spaced. Kate Beckinsale is pretty much retelling Taken.
Let me see the total list and we'll pick from. We ain't got to name them all.
Oh, no, man. No. Give us something to say.
No.
Yakuza, like a dragon. It's already out. It came out 2 days ago. These things are coming out 2 days ago. That's based off Yakuza.
We ain't got
They won't get time for that. What do we do in the shadows? Season 6 on Hulu. So
Never seen it.
never heard of it.
I've heard of it. The movie Trap.
That's on HBO Max.
Bro, you're looking at a bad list. You could have it. It would just name them all.
I'm sorry. This is a kind of a spur of the moment deal. I didn't have a list of it. Okay.
Google what's streaming
I did do that.
November, and then you'll have a
Somebody
article.
Somewhere official trailers. Somewhere on HBO Max. Lioness season 2. Well, that's the girl from what's it called the
Avatar
Thank you.
and Gamora on.
Yeah. Lioness is pretty much a Zoe Saldana.
CIA operative.
Some-
Blah
yeah.
blah blah. They're all making the same shit. Nobody's got an original idea.
On Netflix, there's something called Don't
No.
Move. It's a movie, a new film coming to Netflix on
You don't
yesterday.
got to name them all.
I'm doing it
Look for
anyways. I'm
something.
curious. It fills format. Tells a story about a grieving woman in a secluded forest who encounters a killer who injects her with a paralytic drug. Okay.
Never gonna watch it. I haven't even seen shows that I know are good, like Your Honor.
Daddy-O, something.
Sean Penn movie. It's gonna suck.
Not necessarily.
Sean Penn hasn't made a good movie since Milk.
And
Before
that
he had a bunch
was
of
messed
stuff.
up. Sean Penn was good in.
He was great in Bad Boys. Early Sean Penn was great, but
He was good in Life of Walter Mitty.
once he got
But you
all
only saw him at the very
political and got El Chapo locked up and all that,
The Amazing Story of Walter Mitty he was good in, but you only saw him at the end, so maybe that's why the movie was so good. But
that's a Tom Hanks movie, right?
no, that's Zoolander movie. The guy who
Ben
plays Zoolander.
Stiller?
Yeah, thank you. I don't know. Anyways, so that's new content for the features. We'll go ahead and present stuff that's coming out that week or that's just released.
I'm going to show him how to better do it.
Well, you also asked me to do it in the moment, so I couldn't prepare. I prepared the last topics. Anywho, so anything else we want to talk about?
Nope, no good movies coming out that I want to see. I'm just watching The Penguin right now. I'm probably about to start Your Honor. I just started a rewatch of The Wire because it's so great.
Today is my 5-year anniversary with my wife. We've been together since 2012.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We got married in 19. It's our 5-year anniversary, and she's taking me out because I took her to Japan, so she's taking me out for dinner.
Fair trade.
Exactly. How long you and Amanda been together?
97 years, 4 months, 3 hours, 27 seconds.
Worth every minute, isn't it? Anyways, so
we've been in our house for 2 years.
Nice.
As of Thursday, I think.
I've been in this house since April. Not April 1st, or March 7th, April 1st when I moved in. But I've owned it since 98, so whatever. Anywho's, next week, hopefully, we'll have our other one of our compadres back on, but right now it's just me and Josh. This is our show, Sports You Pop, or my favorite thing to say is SUP.
Also, for my YouTube channels, I'm thinking about doing reaction videos to music, but I haven't found the right partner to do it with. I thought about doing it with Marquez or Amanda, but I don't think Amanda wants to. But I definitely want someone who doesn't really know about the 60s rock scene, like the Doors, or the 70s with Skinner and
Get Jason.
Led Zeppelin.
Get Jason.
I'm not getting some mail. I don't know. Oh, that Jason. Oh, yeah, that might be. Yeah, that might work. I'm thinking about getting my boy Devin at work.
Who did you think I was talking about?
Some dude you knew that I didn't.
Oh, okay. So didn't we have a comment from a listener?
Oh, yeah, okay. So, shout out to the big Jock Griffin, union steward at my job. Said, oh, man, you got skills, but you're on camera. You look pretty rough. Did I look that bad last week? I had the Pete Rose on. Like, I probably should have worn the matching hat that I have for that jersey because I did need a haircut, but I got cut up. Shout out to my boy Rel. He's also, God, what is your rap name, Rel? I am flaking on that. Anyways, shout out to my boy Rel. Hooked me up. It's No Shave November is coming, so I'm going to keep this going, see how long it can get, and then Thanksgiving morning, I'm going to shave it off like I do every year.
In all fairness, last week we were all feeling kind of shitty. We were all feeling sick.
I was depressed, but now I'm kind of manic, so.
Am
I bipolar? Let me know in the comments.
Yeah, mixed up your sauce. So we're going to wrap this week up with SUP.
Check out my TikTok, Josh Talks Pop. That's TOKS Pop, P-O-P. 85. That's it. Josh Talks Pop 85. Same as this YouTube channel name.
You done plugging?
Plug it in, plug it in. Shout out to Dirk Diggler. Check him out on YouTube. DIRT space DIGGLA. Underground legend here.
Keep going.
That's it, bro. I'm done. Donezo.
What's Jason's rap name?
I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Probably something he'll end up changing.
So, and if you're listening to this podcast, you can always check us out live when we record on Saturday mornings on my Facebook page, Jeremy Blanton. Otherwise, this is going to be this week's episode. Maybe we'll follow up with one of our nephew's music videos, or songs rather, or maybe we won't. Depends how I get together.
Will.
I'm going to go get showered so I can spend time with my wife, and then we'll talk together next time.
Peace.
Come on, man. You know better than that.
It's been fun, but gee whiz, I gotta run.
Talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye.
Stop, motherfucker.
Make sure it's there before I eject it. Finish. Thanks for watching.